Well, hello and welcome. My name is Rayne. This is Raynetarot, and I am going to do a reading today I'm going to make 4 different readings today for the earth, air, fire, and water signs, starting with earth. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I'm about to do a reading. I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm going to be using some different tarot decks over here and a couple of different oracle decks. There might be some cats coming in and out of the scene that are just, oh, so silly. Oh, goodness. And you might hear some noises in the background because I do have a busy home. Well, anyway, I'm going to start with, let's just see here. So I'm going to go ahead and call in the divinity. I ask my angels, my guides, spirits, to please be present with the reading. Allow the messages to flow through me as they need to be. It has to be a conduit, a clear conduit for the messages coming in. And so it is. All right, this is for our earth signs. So if you have earth in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, this might be with you. If it is resonating with you, please leave me a comment below and let me know. Like the video so that helps the algorithms for me. All right. We start with the 0, the sacred clown, which is the Fool card. I'm going to pull some cards first, and then we will clarify them. All right. I kind of like to get the storyline going. All right. So we have the Judgment, number 20. So these are 2 major arcana. So whatever is going on in the current energies is potent. Please excuse me. I don't know. I've been on the phone all day today. Phone call after phone call. And so I'm going to take a sip of coffee. I hope everyone is doing well out there. Sending all the love. What does the collective need to know for our earth signs? Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Okay. I was told not to take reversals. Sometimes I read reversals and sometimes I don't. Kitty. We've got the 9 of Cups. And we have the Prince of Wands. So we're just going to start here. Okay. So we have the 0, which is the Fool card. Okay. I am working with the David Bowie deck, the Starman deck, just in case you're wondering. So the Fool, Aries energy. This is all about being a leader, leading the way, jumping into something head first without looking, really being led by heart. And I say head first, heart first. The Fool follows his heart. He's divinely protected because he is following his heart. Then we have Judgment. Okay, Judgment is another major arcana. I'm using this lighting and I'm starting to think maybe it was just a little much because you're getting more of a glare here. But Judgment is all about things coming to the surface to be revealed and healed. This is a transformational card. This is going to the depths, going to that dark night of the soul and bringing things into the light so that you can release them or heal them, okay? And then we have the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. All right, she has all of her cups full. She has been manifesting things, working on things, and things are coming to fruition. She is abundant. And then we have the Prince of Wands, which is also the, I believe the prince in this deck is Page. So this is a message. This is a very passionate message. And it looks like David Bowie. I love it. The Prince of Wands. Okay. No. On this deck, okay, there's Princess and Prince. So the Princess is like the Page, and the Prince is like the Knight. So the Knight of Wands comes rushing in a passionate way. This is a really positive reading so far, so good. You know, there may be some heaviness with this Judgment card because you have to go to those dark places in order to heal sometimes. A lot of times we bury things, we forget things, so that we don't have to deal with it. And it will show up in areas of your life. If you are carrying burdens from your past, whether that's childhood or just the past in general, and you bury these things, it will be buried in your psyche. It can also cause illness. These things can manifest in different ways. Yeah, it's not good to bury pain and suffering because it will show up in other ways in your body. All right, so why is this 0 card here for our earth signs? Why is the Fool here, the Sacred Clown? All right, let's see what we got. We have the Princess of Cups. So yes, the Page of Cups. This is some kind of message of love. She comes offering a message of love, okay? So with this Fool card, I feel like either you're going to be receiving a message from someone who is just, they're just going to jump wholeheartedly into this and give you some kind of message of love. It could be you receiving a message or you giving a message. It's really, you know, take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for every person. Why is this Judgment card here? And we're going to get more clarification as well. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit shorter today so I can get more out. Why is this Judgment card here for our earth signs? All right. And we have the Queen of Wands. I love this card. Look at this. See if you can focus on it. The look on her face is just absolutely stunning. I don't know. She's just standing there. She looks kind of stern. And so some people might think she looks mean, but I think she looks just very serious and she's ready to just take on the world. She is very passionate. She's beautiful. She's confident. In this situation where you are going to the depths of yourself and your being, be confident. Know that this is beautiful. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for some of you, and this could be you. This could also represent someone in your life that is maybe helping you in this transformational time that you're going through. Why is this 9 of Cups here? 9 of Cups is a really, really powerful omen. You know, this is like abundant, emotionally abundant. The Alien. Ooh. What the heck? Okay. This is the this is a major arcana, okay? The Alien. Good grief. Who is the alien in the major arcana? So shoot. The number 9. I think this is like I want to say he's like the Hierophant, if I'm not mistaken. Who the heck is he here? Hang on just a second. Oh my goodness. So I just had to look through my the Rider-Waite-Smith, and the alien is actually the Hermit. Wow. Yeah. This is a Virgo card. And this is the Wise Man card. He goes within. He follows his own path. He goes to the top of the mountain in solitude in order to gain knowledge, to gain wisdom, to gain insight. And so with this 9 of Cups, I feel like it's going to require you to take some time and space within yourself in order to come to these realizations of self-abundance, of self-fulfillment. Because, you know, ultimately, this 9 of Cups comes right before the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is like emotional fulfillment and sharing it with others, whereas this one is like being completely in your own power and being in that place of self-righteousness and feeling the self-love and feeling contentment. You know, it's really important to be able to do that for yourself, because then you can show up and do that for other people. You know, if you want that 10 of Cups, that happy family card, that happily ever after, you have to come to that place of self-fulfillment. And it is a very beautiful place to reside in. Why is this Prince of Wands here? Why is this Prince of Wands here? And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles is all about juggling things in your life, whether that's your work life, your home life, your romance, your friends, your projects, keeping things in well balance. Okay, I'm trying to get it to where you can see it without that glare. But yeah, this is juggling everything in balance. Okay, very healthy card here. And on top of the Prince of Wands, this is some kind of passion. It's like a very fast, swift movement. And so I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that in order to balance things, it goes vice versa. In order to balance things well in your life and keep things in perspective, you are going to need to do it from a place of passion. And at the same time, this passionate movement forward is going to allow you that space of being able to balance everything. It is in right balance. Okay, so I'm going to take some cards from, I'm going to do it from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. This is the Universal. deck. Divine Spirit, please guide the reading. Allow the messages to come through for our earth signs, be exactly what they need to hear, and I ask to be a conduit for those messages. All right, got a jumper. 8 of Wands, movement, fast communication. For some of you, you are going to be traveling. For other of those, you're going to be receiving or there's going to be communication. Either you're going to be the one communicating or you're going to be receiving some communications very quickly. It can be in the form of text messages, emails, phone calls. This can also be actually physically going somewhere or someone coming to you. I need another card here for our earth signs. What do the earth signs need to hear? I do think that you are going to be communicating yourself. There is loving communication here and following your heart. You are divinely protected during this time, as long as you are in alignment with your heart and not the ego. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is some kind of new beginning, seeds being planted. This can be anything tangible in the world. It's some kind of new, it could be a new job. You could be working on a new project. Planting seeds. These seeds are for your own benefit and to help put you in that place of feeling self-abundant. What else do our earth signs need to hear during this time? And we have, this is an interesting card here. It's very interesting because it looks like it's the Knight of Wands if you look here, but the Knight of Wands moves quickly. And so what's interesting about this card is that this knight, do you see how he's standing there firmly holding his wand? He moves quickly within his being. He is ready to move. But right now, he is standing firm. He's on top of the mountain. And he is, his wand looks like it's growing new little sprouts on it. I feel like that at any moment this knight could take action, but that he's being wise. He's being wise and he's feeling out the energies because he wants to do what's right. He wants to do what's right. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards just to gain some clarity. If this is resonating with you, please give my video a like. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you're thinking about this, if this resonates with you. And if it doesn't resonate with you, check out some of the other readings. This is for the earth signs. I will be uploading some for each of the elements, so stay tuned. This is the Moonology deck, and it's a really beautiful deck. So I ask my angels, my spirits, my guides to guide the reading. What do we need to hear? All right, this jumped out. We have a new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. A time to give rather than take. This is a time to nurture. Nurture yourself. Give to yourself. Nurture to those around you. All right? Don't be looking for what you can get or gain out of a situation. Rather, give to the situation. Things will come back to you in its right timing, in its right way, whether that's from an individual or from a situation. It may come in a different form, but right now it's a time to give and nurture those around you and also give to yourself. New moon in Virgo. This is all about new beginnings. Something may be regenerating, renewing, a resurgence. What else do we need to hear from the Moonology deck? All right. And we have a new moon in Aquarius. Bring love into this situation. Bring love into this situation. So it's a time for giving. Giving to those around you, giving to situations, and also bringing love into the situation. It's not about what you can gain. It's about what you can give, because you will gain, but it's not, you don't focus on what you can get out of something. Right now, it's time to nurture those around you, nurture situations around you, and nurture yourself. Bring love into this. They're both new moons, and so this is all about a renewal. Something new seeds being planted. Things happening in right timing, but come from a place of love. This is a time for heart over head. Sometimes it's important to do things, you know, within logic and reason, and maybe a head over heart kind of decision. And that is true for a lot of things. But right now, Spirit is saying be guided by your love. Be guided by your heart. Take time to nurture yourself and those around you. I really do see that there's new seeds being planted. Okay, so this is from the Archangel Oracle cards. I don't like the pictures on these cards at all, but I like the messages, okay? So it's just a little bit on the religious side for me, but I really do. This says motivation. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm for and focus on this project. Okay, so for those of you who are working on a project, whether it's alone or with another person, I want you to pray in whatever way that means for you. Whether you pray to a divinity, a creator, or if you're just praying out to the universe, I want you to focus. Just take time to focus on and pray for guidance on how to increase your enthusiasm and focus on whatever project you need help with, okay? You're going to find that if you drop into that meditative form and put intention into that and focus on that, you will find some enthusiasm, and then you'll be able to move forward on it with enthusiasm. It's important to move forward with enthusiasm when we're talking about projects. One more card. All right, perfectionism. Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. Okay, so if you're feeling, and these are both having to do with projects, both of these. So motivation and perfectionism. Yes, you can feel the need to be perfect in this situation, but don't allow that fear to cause you to procrastinate or to shut down, okay? It's good to polish the project, but just look at what the driving factor is. Whatever you're working on, look at what it is that you need to feel in order, why is it that you feel passionate about this? What is it that you wanted to start this project or this idea? Yes, it can be good to refine things and make them perfect, but don't cause it to shut you down if things aren't exactly detailed the way that you want them to be. Be passionate about it. Put your heart into it. Things are going to work out in divine timing, in the divine, what am I trying to say? I can almost envision it. Things are working out the way they are supposed to. Be guided by your heart. Yes, if there is some kind of communication here with you and another person or organization or something that is going to give you what you need in order to feel that sense of motivation and inspiration. There is a lot of fire here, which is good, which means there's a lot of things being driven by passion, by spirit, by the things that cause you to get turned on in life. I know, like for me personally, when I'm working on something, I have to be turned on by it. I have to be totally motivated and inspired in order to create a situation that feels good. So drop into that. I feel like when you drop into that, things are going to start falling into place, and you're going to be able to juggle all of these aspects in your life. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, know that that is going to be coming to a closure, and that a new beginning is here. We've got 2 new moons here, having to do with love and nurturing of yourself and those around you. Give rather than trying to take. It's an important thing, mindset to come to the table with when dealing with others, okay? I think this is what I have for you, and I'm going to end it here. Sending you all the love. Check out my other videos. All right, peace.